25 carats black opal I splashed out on this beauty. Comes from Mintabi. Will this make me money? It's got a beautiful color bar, and it's from a very rare opal field that is no longer mined, and it's black. Am I better off buying a stone like that, or should I be buying a parcel? How much did I pay for it? What it will be worth once I cut it? Will it make a gem, or will it crumble to dust? It's meant to be. It's black. Watch till the end to find out.
Yeah, so one rock splashed out, and we're going to cut it. So very simple. We're going to concentrate on this, and if it doesn't work out, maybe we have a look at something else. But let's see what I can do with this black Mintabi opal. And thank you guys. Thank you for everybody that's been subscribing. We hit 1,500 subscribers. I think we're 1,550 something now. So it's still growing. So I really appreciate it. And yeah, there is not much to say today apart from, I hope you're all well. And wherever you are in the world, there's so many places. I know I chat to you guys quite a bit, and there is all regions of the world. So I'm very grateful, and I hope we continue having this wonderful community. So let's go have a closer look and then analyze this gem, possible black opal gem.
All right, so let's have a closer look at this opal. It's very, very interesting. I love Mintabi opal. When it faces, when it finishes, it can be some of the most beautiful and unique colors for any opal in the entire world. For some I've seen, and it's just crazy how good it is. It's just me. But it's a bit like yin and yang. Meant to be, it's a hard opal. It can crumble. You might have seen some of my videos cutting Mintabi before, and if you haven't, I'll put a link here to another video or playlist with Mintabi opals. This is a good sized rock. 25 carats, and you can see it's got the bar all around, and it's very interesting because it's almost like two different colors. See, in there's some reds and greens, and it's a little bit subdued. It gets brighter here, and you can see that beautiful color in there. We're gonna go around to expose these beads where there are reds showing up and see if there is a bar here. And there's this thick blue and green. I love the blue and green. I know we all have the red, but I think Mintabi opal is made by the blue and green, and the combination of those can turn to pinkish hues, gold, all sorts of things. And that's why I love it. Now, because it's such a hard opal, and you can see it already, see the crack over there? Now, I can see it's going out there. Now, will it go underneath there? And this is signature of this opal, that because of its hardness, it can crack and crumble. And this looks like might have to come off, or maybe we'll make a little stone here. It's big enough to turn into something spectacular. So my plan for this, I expose the color bar all around first. That's usual, isn't it? There's a black backing here, and obviously the thicker potch is on this side. So we will take the skin off the top and see what's underneath. Now, the risk with this opal is that also can look spectacular from the side, but not translate to the face. It happens a lot with Mintabi Opal. So I'm hoping that. How much do you think I paid for it? I was about to tell you, but I'm gonna tell you at the end. I've paid a bit of money for one stone, and I wanna see if all of you buying at auctions, online auctions, Facebook auctions, those who are looking on my site, and a lot of people, we addicted to Opal, so it's nice to get a parcel of Opal a lot of times, and because there's so much more possibility, so we think, but a lot of the parcels may not have one gem in it. The cheap ones, I mean. Honest ones with the good money will have something, but it's risky. Or are you better looking at something like this that it's still risky, but you've got the size and you can see the colors around, and you pay as much for a rock like this, or if not more, than for an ounce of a smaller stones or puzzle or something like that. So let's see if this pays off. At the end, I will tell you what it cost me, and we can value it what it's worth, if any. Or it could really make some money. Look at that. All right. No further to do. We go on the machine.
All right, so this is what we've got. 25 carats of big, beautiful Mintabi. This is a closer look. You can see all the bar there. We're gonna expose this edge first, just to have a look if that bar goes to the edge. It's thins out there, and see it's got that sand in between the top. So I'm not sure about. We're gonna have to bring probably this side in, but then you've got that sort of creamy potch there, but see the reds showing up on the corner. It's pretty cool. Wow, that is very nice looking Opal so far. Well, very nice looking rough. And we started with 25 carats, but I'll be happy with, I don't know, either a couple of stones of 3 carats each, or maybe, I don't know, 6-7 carats of a big stone. I usually work on the formula of losing 80% of weight of gamble rough like that. So you can see that's still not really showing up there. That's nice thick calabar there. And a lot of this calabars on Mintabi, over a lot of times look better from the side than the face. So there's huge amount of risk here. And it looks like this. You pay decent money, and if you don't know your Opal, it's still a gamble. Just because you've got a sidebar like that doesn't mean you're gonna get a good Opal. Different fields, different things. But Mintabi, of which I cut quite a lot in the past, not lately, but that was probably my first Opal that I kind of cut in ounces lots. So I tend to know it pretty well, I would think. And this one, what I love about it is that Mintabi's got this unique calabars. It's got these pinks, and nobody talks about pinks, but pink color is actually very hard to get. In my experience, the pink and gold is rarer than the red. So, I'm not saying scientifically the stats that's gonna be the case. From my experience over the last couple of decades, that is what I find the rarest, pink and gold. Maybe because when we buy, we look for the reds or look at blue-green. And I also find that the blue-green color is very easy to sell when it's bright. People love blue-green. And even though it's the most common Of course, it's all price point, but you can see now I'm facing it. All right, I went on the tangent there, but yeah, we're facing it, and I'm on the 600, by the way. I know that some of you want to speed it up and we'll go on the 320, 180 even to start off. I don't know. I'm gonna take my time here. I think also because of that crack that we had there and the nature of Mintabi being crumbly, cracky. I don't need that. See that crack is still there? Can you see it? And it goes all the way there. So the thing is that where that crack is, it's not much color. There's a potch line there. So so far the gods are smiling based on that. That's where the crack is. We're not losing much there. So that's why I didn't go to the saw and cut it off, because I don't think there's much to be made of that little bit. So if it crumbles, it crumbles. It's okay. As long as it doesn't crumble the whole piece, which is, we started with, it's decent size, 35 mils by 21 by 7. Let's see what we end up with. It was looking initially, I thought maybe 2 stones, but the more I'm exposing this top with the skin, it's looking more like the 1 stone. See that crack on the right hand side down the bottom? That's just, it's just gonna go, isn't it, at some point? But so we're just gonna keep doing it. Now, with the big stones like that, what tends to happen is that it's hard on the wheel to get to the middle, and you don't want to eat away too much of the calabar, even though that calabar one side is thicker than the other, and of course you've got that little bit there coming in. But how beautiful that is, and there is definitely color showing in that whole stone. Wow, that's gonna be interesting. And the decision if it cleans up to make a uniform shape or free form. But then we still not home. I mean, that porch on top, look, it may not clean up. Oh, look at those pink reds. I love it. But that green blue there, it's my favorite with Mintabi. I know, I'm a sucker because Mintabi faces so bright, especially on the black. Look at that. Yeah, so can we clean up and see on the side, you see those yellows and golds? I mean, there's every color of the rainbow in this stone. I hope it does clean up. Clean up. That'd be awesome. Otherwise, I've done my doing, because that side is definitely gonna crumble. I don't see any other crack though, so that's good. Oh, yeah, there you go. There you go. So we lose that, but as you can see, we didn't lose much. So that's good news with Mintabi. Hey, 1 crack like this on mostly porch, that's a win as far as that opal. That's a big win. Okay, that's gonna go to Vials chip jar because it's really bright. We'll stand up in the bottle with a bit of glycerin. All right, let's just clean up these sharp edges, bring all these potchy bits in, and let me know in the comments if you enjoy me speeding up some of the cutting or leaving it so you can see the whole process, because sometimes I'm very aware that the videos can be very long, especially when I'm patient and I'm cutting beautiful opal like that. I don't want to hurry up, so, and I also don't want to waste too much of your time. For those that love opal, probably loving it, so they not thinking I'm wasting time. But look, so you've got truly black, truly black opal here.
most, apart from that creamy little bit at the end there. But look at that. See, there's a potch there. You can see that on the calabar. That's not going to clean up, so we're going to have to bring that in. But I'm really concerned about those blobs of potch. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed this up a little bit. All right, it's giving me the sad face with the two eyes and one eyebrow. We've got to get rid of that. Hope it comes off. It's mostly cleaning up. All these blotches are going one by one. It's just because of the size of the stone. It's hard to get to them. Almost needs a Dremel maybe, but I give it a go. All right, and yeah, that should all come off. So let me do that. Okay, I think, yeah, it's coming off. As you can see, it's almost all gone. A few little bits and pieces. Now the question is, do we leave it as freeform, or do we do a uniform shape on it? There is a crack there underneath. It's not going to the calabar, which is good. The silica doesn't have it, so it's just on the rock, the host rock. So that might come off, and we're gonna have to take the back off. So it's about 11 carats now, but I'm gonna try to make an oval shape. So I'm gonna go and draw the lines on it and see if we can pick this part. Yeah, today I feel like doing calibrated stone. So there you go. I've drew 16 by 12. That's what I think. And I weigh it. It's 11 carats at the moment. So, but it's got a thick potch still at the back, which you definitely, I want to bring it in. I don't want to sell a charge for potch per carat. So, all right. I skip the dop sticking, put it on the dop stick, and there we go. We're going. And by the way, that crack underneath, that definitely came off. I took it off, so there's a bit of an indentation underneath, but we're gonna level it out. Definitely no cracks on top. So let me go and do that. See, I'm gonna bring it in just to outside the lines, and that way gives me still some room to move on the Nova wheels, which still take off a little bit of the Opal. So I don't think we won't make too much of a dome here. It's a pretty flat stone. Also because the middle of the stone is kind of a lower level than the edges, so we're gonna have to level it all out. So we're just gonna make it so it's easy to set in the stone, but there'll be no dome on it. It's gonna be pretty flat with rounded bevel edges. So okay, I'll speed this up. All right, I moved to 600 Nova wheels and bring the rest of the stone in and make those nice round smooth edges for a basil setting, if that's what I or whoever buys the stone chooses. Let me know also in the comments if you thought I did the right thing by making a calibrated stone. 16 by 12. We lost a little bit of carats there, but a lot of it will be lost in that thickness. I'm gonna have to go and take a fair bit of this potch off. So, alright, let me do that. Right, now we're going on the
1200 Nova, so from 600 to 1200, and then we go to the cerium oxide. So I speed this up. Okay, so this is after the Nova wheels. Let's see, this is what I was talking about. That crack went there, but luckily, another win for Mintabi. It didn't go through the stone. So I'm gonna have to bring the bottom in, make it pretty flat, and then we gonna have a look at the weight, the final result, and yeah, have a look what you guys think of the final stone. All right. And you thought I forgot. I forgot the felt wheel. No, I didn't. That is getting completed now. Before I show you the end beauty of this stone. So a quick cerium oxide on a felt wheel. Good couple of minutes, 2 to 5 minutes on that. And we will get a nice, shiny, Mintabi big gem, which I'm very excited about. And can't wait to reveal this shining bright opal. So let's have a look.
All right. So, final result. A beauty here. A true beauty here. Now, before I cut it into shape and was discussing leaving it a free form, this was 11 carats. And because of this crack here, I actually made it now. Whatever the carats are left are very honest because it's a 3 mil, well, 3.5 mil thick opal, which is a perfect size. And the blues, reds, this is what Mintabi is all about. It's got everything in there. Yeah, there's a little bit of potchy line there, but it is on the black, especially here, very, very dark. And what is it? Because I got, when there was 11 carats, that was pretty thick potch still, right? So I don't think I've lost a lot of the size around. I know on the video always looks bigger than it is, but I haven't lost it. The weight is lost because I had to really, and everybody should make it thin enough, not leaving, thick potch just to get carrots. So I think that probably around 6 carats or something like that. So let's just weigh it. I've got scale here. Let's see what we get. Roll. 5.85. Now I'm pretty happy with that. Now, the value of the stone, you guys tell me, you know better than me. I can tell you I paid $300 for the rough, and I reckon it's a pretty good outcome. Could be better, could be worse. It didn't crumble much. It was pretty predictable that crack that that was there from beginning that we saw that came off, and there is just a little bit indentation there, but that's dirt. But it's clean. All the smile lines and everything came off. Now, what do you think? Do you like this? Mintabi, rare, black, multicolor. Look at that. I love the blue green. For me is my favorite always with Mintabi on the black. I don't know. The red, orange, pink is good too, but this beautiful earthly thing. Now, one may ask, would you go in and try? I tried, but because it's so thin, there is still a bother. Those spotch lines might actually come off. I was just not game to go any further. And that is also because there was not much dome on it. So it's pretty flat. And the middle of the stone, because of its size, was a little bit in. So there was an indentation going from edges into the middle. So by getting rid of that was there, I was eating away a little. I was too scared to eat away too much color. And see there, I think this can still come off. I might be back to the machine. I'll see. I'll have a um, think about it. But for now, that's what we get. So thank you, guys. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think of the results. Do you like this stone? Let me know in the comments. And any questions you like to ask, put it in there as well. I get back to every comment. If I have not got back to any of your comments, let me know, because that's just oversight. I'm really trying to communicate with everybody and respect all of the time people give me here. So give us here. All right. Thank you. And I see you on the next one.